Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. So a moment now to see the story for Kawhi Leonard.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Daniel Gafford is out there with Embiid. Then it's George. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. And for Denver, Turner is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Jones. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Wagner in the point guard. You know, Clark, I've been wondering your thoughts on the possibility of the NBA shortening the season in an attempt to mitigate injury.
Look, Kevin, I've long been a proponent of a shorter season. I think 65, 66 games, 1 month less on the regular season would be great. We know load management didn't decrease injury rates, so I'm not sure a shortened schedule would either, but I do know it would improve the quality of play for the players, and I think that would be beneficial to the fans.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Gafford. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And, Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Gafford cans them both. Clark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
The shot by Turner, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Alexander Walker up top. Turner covering. And it's George missing. The Nuggets on offense. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Thank you, David. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here is George. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Here's George. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Embiid with a screen on Jones. Down low. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by George.
Tell you what, George has gotten very good in the pick and roll. Actually pretty deceptive when he's running the pick and roll. When you anticipate him pulling up for the shot, he'll take the defense by surprise with the slick pass to an open teammate.
The Bulls with the lead. Embiid the screen. To the middle. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
Lets it go from 14. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. So for Chicago, their last game a win against the Lakers in L.A. Embiid with the screen on Wagner. And again, it's Joel Embiid. And it's 6 points for Joel Embiid.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Bulls. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Chicago leading by 4. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. An opportunity here to bring up a list of players that have been carrying their teams offensively for the last 10 games. The highest scoring small forwards in the league. 5th best, Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
And Jones sends it back. Williamson, the pass to Wagner. Outside Turner. There's the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Levine's checked in for the Bulls. Here's George. Embiid trying to break loose. And there's Paul George on the assist by Levine.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside, Levine. On the wing, George. Boucher with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
That one is good from Joel Embiid. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bulls.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
That's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
On defense, Denver. It's a 3-point game.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. To me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Bulls have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Pass to George. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. George has got 7.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. He's a sniper out there.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For the Nuggets, Marvin Bagley's checked in for Chris Boucher. And it's Green in for Williamson. The Nuggets trail by 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, DA. Thanks. Now, here's George. He picked up 24 points in the last one against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Here's Wagner. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. The shot's good.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Leading by 5. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Now, here's Green, following the miss by Miles Turner. Now Levine. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. George against Jones. A nice shot by Embiid.
Yeah, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Outside, Jones. Back to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Chicago. Dante Exum comes in for George. The Bulls leading by 3. Levine deciding where to go with it. Embiid against Turner. High post, Embiid. Another key contributor to that nice win against the Lakers. A deep 3 from Leonard. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Green kicks to Wagner. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Now here's Jones. He's defended by Exum. And it's Green, missing. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Embiid with a screen on Green. And Levine puts up a deep 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 3. Green up on top. Pass to Jones. Back to Green. For the 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Green against Levine. Now Embiid, and the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got 16.
Off to a blazing hot start, already 8 for 10, and really carrying the load for this team.
Wagner finds Turner, trying to find Bagley and gets it to him.
You know, to me, this is what you love seeing from Turner, the willingness to give the ball up and get his guys going.
Levine against Green. To the inside. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good, Levine.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Adams, he's checked in for Turner. Koulibaly comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Austin Reeves in for Herbert Jones. And so Levine nails both of them. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Green with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Reeves outside. Pass to Bagley. Stolen by Robinson. Levine with it. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Really left alone that time.
Shooting from a rock-solid base, that gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
Now Embiid. Outside Leonard. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A miss that time would have put him up. Chicago leading. Pass to Exum. Takes the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Denver's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And it's Green missing. Exum deciding where to go with it. Levine for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Chicago Bulls. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And, guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and rolls.
Koulibaly is out there with Marvin Bagley. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now here's Adams. Scoreless thus far. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Mitchell Robinson.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Free throw drops for Green.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
And both free throws good for Green.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside, George. Levine wide open. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
Look at the quickness from Levine. Saw the defender closing in and still got the shot away.
Bagley with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Levine inside the three-point line. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Green against George. Bagley with a screen on George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reeves outside. Fires from way outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
Now George, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Good on the second free throw. The Nuggets trail by 7. Outside, Green. Pass to Reeves. Down low, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Levine against Reeves. There's a screen by Robinson. It's tipped. Shoots from the right block, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first. That one is no good. The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Reeves. Now Green, defended by George. Green taking his time here. Shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Green's got 7. Now here is George. He's got 8 for 3. Levine, the shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. A different look for Denver. Turner's checked in for Steven Adams. Herbert Jones comes in for Koulibaly. And Wagner's subbed in for Jalen Green. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Wagner. Outside, Bagley. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Turner. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So for the Bulls, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Robinson, and it's Leonard in for Levine. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to Gafford. Outside Leonard. This one for 3. Bagley with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Turner with a screen for Reeves. Turner with it. Shoots over Alexander Walker. The shot by Turner no good. Pass to Alexander Walker. Embiid from outside. Bagley with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for Denver. Trailing by 4. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Reeves against George. Puts one up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
That little teardrop, you got to have that in your bag if you're Austin Reeves.
George against Jones. Embiid wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 6 assists in the game. Reeves with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Rockets in Houston. Rocket 6. Pass to Wagner. The tray. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard against Wagner. Inside, here's Embiid. It's deflected. My goodness, Joel Embiid. Spectacular. The Nuggets trail by 6. Out to the right wing. Bagley finds Jones. Here's Wagner. He's covered by Leonard. Tipped away. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Chris Boucher comes in for Bagley, and Zion Williamson subbed in for Austin Reeves.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Now here's Jones. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Jones, the pass to Wagner. Turner with a screen on Leonard. Here's Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
The Nuggets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's Embiid. 22 points for him. And it's Leonard missing. The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Turner. Wagner against Gafford. Turner for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Turner's got 11.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Covered by Williamson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Wagner. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Here's Embiid, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid. Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Robinson's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Dante Exum comes in for Alexander Walker. And Levine subbed in for Paul George. And Embiid drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Wagner passes to Turner. To the paint. Stolen by Exum. Pass to Leonard. And here's Levine. Here's Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Wagner outside. Launches a 3. Exum pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 5. Left side, Leonard. And to get open is Robinson. Leonard, no luck. Denver's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Turner with a screen for Wagner. To the inside, Boucher. Chicago grabs the miss. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Wagner with it. Leonard picks him up. Wagner against Leonard. Teardrop shot. And it's Wagner missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Jones. No scoring in this one. Leonard against Wagner. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. 4 on the clock. Boucher finds Williamson. Not enough on that one as it misses. Chicago leading by 10. Kicks it out to Leonard. Embiid with a screen on Turner. Here's Leonard. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Wagner. And it's Jones with the ball for Denver. Wagner passes to Jones. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. Number 1, the Bulls.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Jalen Green's checked in for Denver. Levine passes to Exum. Embiid with it. Pass to Leonard. Exum with it, defended by Jones. Levine kicks to Exum, beyond the arc. Green with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Inside, Green's energetic play makes him really hard to contest without fouling. The defense's best effort turns into a foul.
For Denver, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. That free throw, no good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Leonard kicks to Levine. Pass to Robinson. Here's Leonard. Robinson a screen on Green. Back to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Good to see you, and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Denver Nuggets.
The ball security has been terrible. Time to cool down, slow down, and regain control.
Yeah, look at the turnover numbers. It's easy to see why they're in this situation. Okay, let's take a moment now to celebrate our Players of the Week. For the West, LeBron James.
When it's all said and done, they might as well have named this award after LeBron. He's won it so many times, and the best part is we get to continue to watch him make history.
Long live the king.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The Bulls leading by 10. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got Embiid. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's George in at the 1 spot. Outside, Jones. Pass to Boucher. Now, Wagner. Back to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Over George. And it's Williamson missing.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
George with the ball. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. George has got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago. To the middle. Embiid with the steal. And here's Leonard from 3. No good on the shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Williamson kicks to Wagner. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Outside, George takes a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Outside, Turner. Williamson looking it over. Pass to Jones. Now here's Turner, guarded by Embiid. Here's Wagner. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. LaVine against Williamson. For the screen on Williamson. And Gafford throws it down.
Tell you what, when LaVine glides off the pick, I mean, you see the defensive attention he draws. Makes for an easy pass to the roller.
Pass to Boucher. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Williamson against Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The defense is all over Zion, but Williamson doubles down and draws a foul while able to get the shot off as well.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
And Embiid throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that
when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Leonard dishes to George. Pass to Levine. Now Embiid. And here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Williamson, the pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Inside, Levine. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Levine's got 22 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Back to Williamson. Unable to get that one. Good D by Embiid. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
On the wing, Turner, guarded by Embiid, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Jones kicks to Wagner. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. George against Williamson. Here's Turner. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Turner's got 13.
Big props to Turner for coming through at a big moment. I mean, these late clock baskets are demoralizing to the opposition.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Bulls making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top three-point shooting wingman in the league. In the third spot, Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Well, I think you've got to take the first approach. You got to get up into them. You can't give these guys any space to shoot the three.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
Williamson, the pass to Turner. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his third assist on the night.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Pass to Gafford. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, Leonard, very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from three.
Boucher against Gafford. Boucher kicks to Wagner. Turner with a screen for Wagner. From the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Knocks it loose. Alexander Walker passes to Embiid. Shoots over Turner. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Embiid's got 34.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A different look for Denver. Bagley comes in for Chris Boucher. And Jalen Green subbed in for Zion Williamson. Jones finds Bagley. Back to Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Denver, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line. And that one falls for Jones. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pass to George. Embiid is at the elbow. Now here's Leonard. Knocked away. And stolen by Wagner. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Wagner. Outside, Bagley. Clock at 4. Back to Wagner. From past the arc. Sinks the triple. Wagner's got 11 points.
Franz Wagner, so poised as a player. Didn't allow that shot clock situation to throw him off at all.
Pass to Embiid. And it's sent back by Turner. Green against George. They get it back. Here's Turner. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Turner against Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
And Embiid drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 14. Wagner outside. Green with a screen on Leonard. Wagner from long range. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. George passes to Alexander Walker. Embiid inside. He's against Turner.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his size. And his aggressiveness to boot, I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
Some changes for Chicago. Robinson comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Levine subbed in for Paul George. Outside Turner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Pass to Embiid. Outside Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray. Leonard's got 6.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Jones from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Still scoreless. Down low. Here's Embiid. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Nuggets trail by 17. Pass to Turner. It's Jones on the wing. Outside, Green. At the elbow, it's Turner. Inside, just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Here's Embiid. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Denver. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. And it's Green missing. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Alexander Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Here in the second half, their free throw shooting percentage has definitely improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
A different look for Denver. Adams, he's checked in for Turner. Koulibaly comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Austin Reeves in for Jones. Green dishes to Adams. To the paint. Releases. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the league's best rebounding teams since the All-Star break. The Nuggets third.
I mean, they just out-muscled their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
He hits the second from the line. And here are the Bulls now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Alexander Walker passes to Levine. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
And Koulibaly gets it to go.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Embiid with a screen on Reeves. Embiid throws it down.
And really, one of the facets of Levine's game that's developed is his ability to see the play.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Reeves finds Bagley. And the rejection by Embiid. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Green up on top. And it's Green slamming it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Chicago. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Jalen Green. Steven Adams is out there with Bagley. And it's Franz Wagner. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. George with the bounce pass. The open shot, Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 7th assist here tonight. Green against George. Wagner wide open. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Gafford. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. From deep, George. It's hauled in by Adams.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Levine against Reeves. Over Levine. Reeves can't hit. And so George will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They're leading by 8. Levine's shot is off.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
To the inside, Bagley.
Well, that's a really decisive and impressive read by Wagner, setting up his teammate nicely for the hoop.
The Bulls leading by 6. Outside, George lets it fly. And there's Levine on the assist by George. George has got assist number 8 now on the night. Green against George. Pass to Wagner. Rebounded by Gafford.
The defense there got away with a major last.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
So he gets them both. Here's Green. To the middle, stolen. Alexander Walker up top. Adams defending. Here's Gafford. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
That one goes. Count it.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Green, the pass to Reeves. Back to Green. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Screen by Adams. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
Williamson is checked in for the Nuggets. Jones comes in for Franz Wagner. Second free throw, no good. Levine against Green. George with the bounce pass. Gafford against Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Nuggets. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Robinson. Levine against Green. Goes up on the wing. Levine's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 9. Williamson finds Reeves. Gafford against Adams. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Levine. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Levine against Williamson. Pass to George. Shoots the 3. Reeves with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Bulls leading by 9. In the corner, George with it. Robinson dishes to George. Alexander Walker. And again, Chicago. No good. Denver's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. George against Reeves. And the wide-open shot from Green. The three-pointer is right on target.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Levine against Green. Pass to George. Outside, Levine. George with the screen on Green. Here's Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green.
Levine showing you good effort that time, not allowing the foul to stop him from getting the shot off.
A different look for Denver. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Marvin Bagley comes in for Zion Williamson. And Wagner's subbed in for Jalen Green. Then for the Bulls, Embiid, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Outside Turner. Another 3 for Denver.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Reeves against Levine. Embiid with a screen on Reeves. And Embiid throws it down.
I've got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Wagner with it. Leonard picks him up. Wagner against Leonard. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Levine kicks to Leonard, and the foul on Miles Turner. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Chris Boucher's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And Zion Williamson subbed in for Austin Reeves. Robinson passes to Embiid. Leonard dishes to George. Over Jones. That's good for George on the assist by Leonard. And now a 9-point Bulls lead.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
Outside Turner. Turner with a screen on Leonard. Back to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, games like this really show Turner is the full package. When he puts it all together, it's special.
Outside Levine. Pass to Embiid. Fires it up. Rebound by the Nuggets. Boucher's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones kicks to Boucher. Williamson a screen on Robinson. Wagner on the wing. Shoots over Leonard. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Wagner.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the 4th.
George passes to Embiid. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Embiid's got 44.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Pass to Boucher. Back to Jones. Here's Wagner. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got 4 rebounds now tonight. George with the bounce pass.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with it.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Jalen Green's checked in for Wagner. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Bulls. Back to Green. Pass to Boucher. 3-pointer. The rebound by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game. To the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
There's Green with the 3. Good. Another from 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. And Green slams it in.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Pass to George. And here's Embiid. Turner covering. Embiid finds Leonard over Williamson. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Turner with a screen for Green. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Free throw good, Green. Both free throws good from Green.
Wow, coming through for his team at the line and cutting this down to a very tight game.
George against Jones. Embiid with the screen on Jones. Turner with the steal. Williamson outside. Embiid with the steal. And here's George. Bean passes to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. To the left wing. Green against George. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got 20.
Yeah, this guy certainly knows how to take over a game. I wonder who made George mad tonight. They're paying for it now.
Green, the pass to Boucher. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Chicago leading by 9. Pass to George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Boucher finds Green. It's Jones on the wing. Green against George. Boucher with the ball. Williamson, the pass to Boucher. The Nuggets with another miss. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones against Levine. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
The 3 from George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.